All right. Doing some prey today. Let's get going. Last time we had just met January, right? After watching the recording from our previous self, from ourselves, saying that we need to blow up Talos. Hello, January.
You instructed me to sabotage the test procedures if Alex ever failed to release you, or if the Typhon organisms escaped containment. Both happened. Your office is relatively secure. Come back if you need to rest, or use the fabricator.
All right, the fabricator. I should probably see if I have anything. I don't have any junk. That's fine. I have some room. So can January just make as many copies of himself as he wants? What are our objectives? We have to get to deep storage to get the arming key. That's right. Because the original was destroyed. Hmm. I don't remember that's actually popping up, but I remember reading the emails about it. We should go find out what that's about. I wonder if I have the skills to get into the trauma center yet. Yes. Turret friend. Let's go. Trauma center should be just like right down here, right? That turret don't look so good.
Attitude adjustment required.
No matching key card. So we need to find Hendrik de Vries, and we can probably use that security station from before to find him.
Hello, nice to see you.
Medical operator, heal me.
Diagnosing, bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. This won't take long. All done. You can fill out a service
Good
questionnaire at the
afternoon,
front desk.
Talos. Security reminder. Sticky notes, even well-hidden ones, are not a secure means of storing your workstation password.
And I don't have a key card for pharmaceuticals. I wonder if the other guy has the key card. Hendrix. I only have 4 spare parts left. That's not good.
Hello, nice to see you.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is look at my map. Because if I could go back to the hardware labs. Or can I go to the security station on level 1 and do the same thing? Let's just go down to level 1 and check out that security station. Yeah, that security station.
Deploying.
this security station I've not been in before. I had the key, so that's nice. Character sheet. Fatal Fortress. Captain Stabfellow. Player was Elias Black. Okay. 32, 6'2", chestnut brown hair and huge muscles. Oh, that's such a low int score. Longsword, heavy crossbow, dagger. Rations, torch, boots of speed. Wine flask. They used to have a precious ruby. A buckler, chainmail, and some healing salve. Yeah, I've never actually tracked weight either. I'm not surprised he's not. Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, I took his character sheet. Is that a dice set? Okay, so I see a couple D8s and a bunch of D10s. Also, those are huge dice. Weapon upgrade kit, thank you. What's that? That is the shotgun. Very handy. Okay, so that's down there. Okay. Survivor's account of the evacuation day, day 2. I woke up still in the street. An M35 truck was stopped near me, and the driver was yelling at me to get in. There were several people in the back already, 4 or 5 soldiers and about a dozen citizens, including children. I got in the truck and someone gave me a bottle of water. I asked what was happening, and a soldier just shrugged. I told him I had driven the M35 during my service. People in the truck were crying, and I looked back. The pink smoke was now mixed with gray and swirled high into the sky. There was so much of it, and it seemed to cover the entire city. We kept picking up people until the truck was full. Before we got to the highway, we heard shooting. The soldiers climbed down and readied their weapons. The commander told me to drive the truck as far as possible to the west. Then they ran toward the shooting. Interesting. Dimitri's being held like you asked. He knew the door code, so I changed it. 1129. Oh, so I have the code to Dimitri now. I don't know if I want to get into the holding room. The highlighted excerpt from the Song of Deborah in the sacred texts of Beta Israel. Her hand she put in the tent to the tent peg, and her right hand to the workman's hammer, and with the hammer she smote Sisera. She smote through his head, yeah, and pierced and struck through his temples. All sorts of fun things to read, huh? Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the stream. I'm getting tons of dropped frames all of a sudden. Need security escort from Alex Yu to Sarah Elazar. I know you probably have your hands full right now, but we need to send you a security detail to detain Dmitry Bowser. He witnessed the incident and he's pretty shaken. We're just not sure how stable he is at the moment. Make an assessment and hold him indefinitely if necessary. Use discretion. Whoop. Okay. Something's on the station. From Elias Black to Sarah Olazar. Ma'am, you know I went to the doctor about sleep and all that. I got pills, but still been seeing things. After game night, I was cleaning up, and a chair moved by itself. I'm not crazy like you know who. I'm sending this 'cause just after the alert, I heard something in the vent over security. I thought I saw something black up there. We need to check this out, 'cause I'm starting to think there's something on the station we don't know about. That's not good. Ah, I keep doing that. That's okay. Please add Michaela Ilyushin to the watch list. She's currently performing her duties. Her condition makes for a potential security risk, and we may need leverage. Her access should be restricted to work and crew facilities. Please don't let her anywhere near the labs. Also, flag any communications between her and Dr. Galagos out of Psychotronics. Medical is beginning to suspect she has white noise, so the fact she falsified her records may be enough. White noise is the static on the eyes where they can't have neuromods anymore. Normally I'd advocate neuromod removal, but her condition prevents this. Keep me appraised. Alex. I thought white noise meant you were immune to neuromods, but it sounds like she has white noise and neuromods, but they can't remove the neuromods because of white noise. That'd be interesting. Sarah, I need your help tracking down a missing keycard. This should be one of your highest priorities. It's labeled EP-101. Let me know as soon as you find anything. I wonder whose keycard that is. Level 3? I don't have level 3 hacking, I don't think. Holding room. Oh, so not the medical holding room. Hmm. And I knew it was gonna be there. And it got me anyway. Ugh. Officer Bowser's statement. Miss Elazar. I don't know what I saw, but I was just trying to do my job. Now I worry I might not get a chance to talk to you, so I'm writing this. I don't recall the last time I was scared, but what happened in Sim. I can't get it out of my head. Whatever's happening, I want to help, not sit here in this room. I'm starting to feel like people on station haven't been shooting straight. Like, what do they actually do in Psychotronics? No one I talk to goes in there. And Yuri Kimura has unnumbered neuromods in her office that I thought you should know about. Okay, so I should find Yuri Kimura's office. Well, thank you for the suit repair kit. Sorry about that, Dimitri. Help, help, help now, Elias, anyone, please. Lobby secure. Help, Nils again. This is not a hoax. Life or death, help us please now. Help, this is Nils. We're trapped here in the shuttle bay. Please answer, it's urgent. No oxygen detected beyond this point. Oh no. That's not good. Morgan, use office keypad. Set up a recurring task for setting Morgan's keypad. We're getting code change requests every month. It's the same pattern. Morgan asks us what the current code is, asks if it was requested or if we chose it, then asks for a new one. It's unusual. Last time he asked, I was right there. So I told him the code and he gave me a blank look. A code we'd set less than a week ago. Maybe he's testing our response time? Ah, Morgan has been forgetting codes. Download area map. Thank you. Have I not been to the Psychotronics foyer? No, I have not. How do I get to life support? I haven't been to human resources either. And then there's that room in the trauma center I still want to get into. There's a hallway on level 3 with a door leading somewhere. And the Arboretum, which is where everybody is. Okay. Yeah, there were people in the shuttle bay, and there are no life signs in there. Okay, Psychotronics. I bet we will find... Deo Igwe is alive in the cargo bay? Interesting, but not who I was looking for. Who was I looking for? No. It was in here, right? No, no, no. It was this one over here. His statement, which I picked up. Also, what's making that noise? Is it the door? Okay. Data. Data. This one. Yuri Kimura. Yuri Kimura. Talos 1 lobby. Neuromod install technician. So I found her. And her office is supposed to be in the lobby somewhere. Did I already find her office then? Probably. Well, wait, it says her location's in telephone lobby, which is where I found her. Okay. I think we're... Oh, wait. I was supposed to look for somebody else. The key card for the trauma center. Where is Hendrix? The telephone lobby. Way up there? Was he already in the trauma center? Oh. Because isn't this my fortified turret? What came through here? I don't see anybody. I thought I just heard somebody, though. Okay, who are you?
Attitude adjustment required.
Bianca Goodwin. Okay. The fries is way up there. Found him. I really like the shotgun. Was there a second one? I thought I saw a second one there for a second. Well, that would explain what happened to my turret. If DeVries is way up there, that makes me think he's outside. Can I open the shuttle bay from here?
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster station.
Unlock. I can go to the shuttle bay. I know I'm not supposed to be going to the shuttle bay, right? I'm supposed to be going to deep storage.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
That's a bunch of mimics.
Immediately.
Shuttle boarding, waiting room, employee entrance. And we're not in 0G, so why is there no atmosphere? I keep thinking I'm hearing something, but that's not possible, right? Clear security station.
Warning, air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate
And
until
what
repairs
is
can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Oh, no I'm not. No I'm not. I'm not an alien threat. I think this was the wrong way to go for now. I think I'm gonna leave. That was a really big operator. Okay. So now that we used up a bunch of our um, health, let's get out of here. Where is deep storage anyway? Power plant, neuromod, hardware, deep storage. I get to deep storage from the Arboretum? Is that the only way to get there? Take the main lift to the Arboretum. It helps if I read things, surprisingly enough.
Attitude adjustment required.
Wait, something's wrong. I'm talking to the lift control system. The system is telling me it's fine. It's just... the diagnostic code is changing every time I make a request, and something is preventing the car from descending. It's stuck at the top, in the Arboretum. I'll see if I can find another way up. Got it. There's a route through the Psychotronics lab.
Of course there is.
Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Be careful.
This is Security Chief Elazar. Who the hell shut down the elevators and airlocks? Answer me. My team's locked down tight here. We need those lifts working. Sam, it can't be a power loss, can it?
I don't think so, Chief. The main lift and all the airlocks shut down at once. It had to be manual.
Damn it. First they give us pop guns, put us on babysitting duty, then open the gates of hell and lock us in. Transtar's going to need an army of lawyers when I get Earthside. Anyone else on the station, get to a safe area. Check your surroundings. Walls, floor, ceiling. Then seal yourself in. We're working on the problem, and we'll be there to retrieve you as soon as we can. Elazar out.
Where did that come from? Okay.
Error log submitted. Scan. Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Release the door override. Secure the door? Okay. Release the door. Yuri. Turns out Yuri Kimura's like everyone else. I'll tell you over lunch. That's a weird thing to say. Do I have level 2 hacking? What level hacking do I have? I have level 1 hacking. Because I've been working on my fixing skills. And my suit modification. And my ability to dismantle things. I'm sure that won't come back to bite me. You left your character sheet on the printer. Don't forget we moved the game to the rec center and crew facilities, and it's an hour later than usual. Do us a favor and take a happy pill before showing up. See you there. Okay, so maybe I can get more character sheets in the crew facilities. Unlock.
Good afternoon, Talos. In the event of a loss of atmosphere, gravity, or other serious emergency, please report to the nearest muster station.
Hello, Morgan. This time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose is to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions at the Typhon shipbreak containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the neuromod division, along with a supply cache. I'll transmit the location to your map. I'll contact you again when you've got the key.
Who's December? And so has Morgan just been going crazy this whole time and more paranoid? And making plans upon plans upon plans? Certainly feels that way, doesn't it? Thank you for the spare parts. Is there anything else? That would take 3. But this recycler. Oh. I didn't think I was that close to it. That's okay.
Hello, Morgan. This time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose is to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions at the Typhon shipbreak containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the neuromod division, along with a supply cache. I'll transmit the location to your map. I'll contact you again when you've got the key.
Okay, so December is optional. I kind of want to go back, but being in Psychotronics I feel like is a good thing because I'll get more neuromods. Hopefully.
Ready to scan.
Oof. Okay.
Hello, Morgan. This time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose is to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions at the Typhon shipbreak containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of it. Launch key and hid it in the neuromod division, along with a supply cache. I'll transmit the location to your map. I'll contact you again when you've got the key.
Okay. Where are those things?
Scanning target. No type of material detected.
There's one.
Checking for updates. Servers offline.
You guys stop right there? Really?
Debug build version 0.7.
Ooh. Well, that seemed to work. Who were you? We don't know who you were. Petri dish sample. Okay, and I think there's another one, right? Because didn't two attack me the first time? Or do they do some sort of weird splitting thing?
Deploying.
But hiding and shooting them in the back seem to work wonders, I must say.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Who are you? Joel Weeks. Poor Joel. Keep thinking I hear a noise. Weird. Okay. And I cannot take fortified turrets through doors. The Psychotronics lab was built around a Russian satellite. Again with the exploding wall stuff. Is it just so that I have to use the glue gun?
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after? Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar? I can eavesdrop on your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Gut. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
It looks like there's stuff down there, though. Oh, it's all broken stuff. That was a waste of time. Take biohazard. I'll just leave that. Take... okay. And then if I go into my inventory, we're going to eat some jellied eels. Okay. Error. Okay, so I need level 2 hacking to get into the security station. I need leverage 2 to get into there. I may need to just go get more neuromods. Sorry, Crispin. Where'd the little one go? There you are. Okay. It sure is nice of them to be giving me shotgun shells. Starbender Cycle Book 3, Spatial Delivery. Trevor Pulsar slammed the Talon's engine into overdrive, praying to Zalor he'd make the gap in the asteroid field before the Mordrax raiders caught up to him. He was on urgent business for Empress Tourmaline, and rotting in a Mordrax kill prison wouldn't do. JT-88, Trevor barked. Patch me through to the nearest Royal Fleet outpost. Moments later, a scrambled hypersignal could be heard in the cockpit, resolving from static to discordant tones and finally a voice. Trevor? Is that you? This is Outpost Lambda. Where in Zalor's name have you been? Trevor replied, cool as a cucumber. Saving all your asses. I found the Starbender prism, and I'm coming in hot. Yeah, seems like something I'd probably read. That was it for in here. Unless there's... Oh wait, I see. That's where I came in. This is where I leave. Oh, that is a hole in the floor. Hello, Allison Brady. What is... Oh, that's a first aid kit. And that... is a mimic stuffed in a toilet with a wrench. You can just stay there. Okay. Good job, Allison. Okay, so that's a direction. Then what's this direction? This looks like the way we're supposed to go, so I'm definitely not gonna go that way. Instead, I'm going down the hole. That's a lot of goo. Oh, it's the sparks, okay. Ooh. I thought I was gonna have to break that. Thank you for breaking that for me. Okay, leverage 3 to get in there. Something on the floor. Just looks like goo canisters, though. Oh, and then a supply cabinet of some sort. Okay. And who are you? You are Janos Joseph? Test tube Psychoscope.
The Psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
Interesting. Toggle your Psychoscope to mark and scan nearby enemies. Scanning Typhon reveals new abilities you can acquire by installing neuromods. Interesting. And they just left this down here? I could have skipped right over this. Mimic detection allows the detection of hidden mimics. Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's do that. Let's take the neuromods and the Typhon. Why did he have a Typhon organ? Yeah, the glue cannon. Okay, so it requires live specimens. And why do I have a third bar now? What? Psionic aptitude. Increase your psi pool to 150. They'd better be giving me way more neuromods, is all I'm gonna be saying. Increased recycling yield. Okay, that was there before. I'm pretty sure impact calibration was there before too. Combat focus and stealth were both there before. Okay, so it's just scientists that got this psionic aptitude one. Energy. Harness destructive power of electricity, fire, and kinetic energy. Unknown abilities. Okay, so I have to scan... Oh no, I have to scan the Typhon that have weird abilities to then learn those abilities, and I can learn how to morph. I can be a mimic. Telepathy. Oh, wow. Yeah, they need to give me way more neuromods. Okay, that was that button. Okay. And they just hid that down in a hole. Okay.
specimens required.
Okay, so I have to scan multiple mimics. Makes sense. Oh, and I can tell that that's a mimic, even though it's a box right now. Okay. Well, that was cool. I'm glad I went down here. Ah, it's the stupid sparks again. Okay. Okay. So is this one still alive? Can I scan this? It's like kind of alive. It's immune to EMPs.
Scan complete.
Mimic matter. Camouflage yourself by taking the form of a nearby object. Uses 2 psi per second. You can mimic turrets and operators? Oh my gosh.
New psionic aptitude available.
Well, this game just got more complex, I must say. There's a phantom. Where is it? Is it in here? Yes.
More specimens required.
I really like the shotgun.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Oh. They would have just given me a psychoscope. They would have told me I had to go get the psychoscope and not put me through. Okay.
Hello.
Research complete.
I can scan the science operator? Okay, why would I...
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level.
That's great.
Try deep storage if you need to access archived data.
I do need to get to deep storage. Kinetic blast from the Phantom. So why could I don't know. No new data. Okay. Wait, I could take a mimic tutor. Tumor, I mean. I probably don't need that. I'll just take the tumor. Wait a minute. No, I don't want to take this. I want the tumor. There we go. Okay. Up we go.
I see you've already figured out how to use your psychoscope. All right, Morgan, I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me.
I'm sending you the code to a safe in Director Kelstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. That's what this is all about, Morgan. You spent 3 years of your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
I'm not sure I want to trust Alex and do that. There's a phantom over there?
New psionic aptitude available.
Oh, in... Specimen contained. This says touch to view, not open containment shield. Oh, open containment shield is viewing. I see.
More specimens required.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Can we lower the shield back down? Oh, it automatically was closing. I see. Ah, that's fine. What's in here? Another phantom?
Scan complete.
Okay, so now I could learn Kinetic Blast 2 if I want to.
New psionic aptitude available.
Oh, all these noises. Not what I wanted. I wanted this. Okay. Wait, there's no one in that one? Really? Okay. That's fine, I guess. No, I could really use a recycler or something. Okay, so that's the Psychotronics director. I'm sure there's a reason why this was boarded up. Do you hear something? You are a mimic.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Any other mimics in here? No? Just that one? Okay, at least there's a recycler, and I should have enough spare parts to fix that, so I can actually use it. Where's their mimic? You just said there was a mimic here. Where is it? Is it a chair? There's that mimic. I know about that one. They're making me paranoid. Okay, I'll pick those up in a second. First, I'm gonna place some items in a bin. Oh, is there a mimic under there? Is that what's going on? His cabin and his office. Okay. What's in his cabin? Asteroid fragments. Ooh. There's definitely something else. I can hear it, I just don't know where it is. The noetic field. Noetic research, like all bold new ideas, has undergone a predictable pattern in the scientific community. First, skeptics ridicule the idea since it violates conventional wisdom and the laws of science. Second, skeptics grudgingly concede the idea might be possible in some circumstances, but the evidence is weak. And third, the idea catches the attention of mainstream researchers and, more importantly, the public. Finally, the same skeptics who once laughed at the idea now claim they thought of it first. I'm pretty sure we read that one already. Parts of the human brain. Energy matter, psi consciousness. That's an interesting relationship, if that's true. Panpsyism. Greek term pan, meaning all, everything, whole. Psyche, soul, and mind. All basic physical constituents of the universe have proto-mental properties that are irreducible. If you say so. Power control turn off. Oh, could I just have turned off the power instead of wasting my stuff? I could have. I could have just turned off the power and everything would have been fine. And then I would have turned it back on after fixing it. Okay, I did want to check. Fabricator, start. Thank you for the banana peel. And the Typhon organ. Okay. That was pretty predictable. Can I make... I cannot. I was hoping I could make, what's it called? Shotgun shell. What's that green dot down there? I mean, yeah, I was hoping I could make shotgun shells, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to. The hell? They made a sound like... Oh. There's something on the floor above me that knows I'm down here. Okay. Eight, 6, 9, 6. Fabrication, neuromod fabrication plan.
Morgan, a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
Well, so is that what the phantoms are? Are people who used the... But I'm a mimic. What's it take to make neuromods? A lot of exotic materials. I cannot say I'm surprised. Okay. Well, so I have to at least take this one, right? But even if I take one, does that make the turrets turn on me? Because I don't want that, because turrets are my friend right now. But if I could take, is it hacking? I think I need to take this, actually. And robotic systems. I think this is the one that lets me, hack the turrets so that they're always friendly toward me. I'm hoping. There's just so many things to get. And I really do need the suit upgrade. And then I had said I would take leverage, right? Everything requires 4. Okay. Look how much room I have for activities now. I'm gonna fill that up in no time. So I could take hacking 2. I had been talking about doing leverage 2 simply because it opens up more possibilities. I already maxed out repair just because I like the turrets so much. So I think I want to take hacking because I like the turrets so much. And maybe once I make it so that the turrets are always nice to me. Oh, I see. There's a second floor right there. And something up there heard me. Okay.
Hello.
No new data for the science operator. That's fine. This lab got wrecked. And it looks like I could use that as another way to get to the second floor. And lab B is probably locked. No, it's not locked.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
It is pretty nice knowing when there's a mimic around. Where'd it go? Oh, it's down on the floor. Okay.
Research complete.
See, so if I had taken any of the Typhon abilities. Oh, there's another mimic.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available. Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Yeah, that was on me. I wasn't paying attention. So I get the feeling that I essentially have two ways to go. I could go full human
Hello.
and upgrade weapons and stuff like that, or I can go full Typhon.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
But have the whole station turn against me. What'd the note say? I just took a note. What'd the note say? Oh well.
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
Is this not the first time that the Typhon have escaped and breached containment, but everybody forgets because Alex pulls all the mods. So they don't remember, and we've actually been up here way longer than he's told us. Typhon lure. Nightlight emits a psycholuminescent signal that entices Typhon to move toward the lure for a short period of time, combined with other weapons and tactics to escape, ambush, or observe Typhon from a safe distance. Can be thrown or fixed to stationary objects. Cool. More neuromods, thank you. I'm gonna need a ton of them. So how do I open that door?
Scan complete. More specimens required.
What's a greater mimic?
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
The note says not a mimic. That's what the note said. So what makes it a greater mimic? Is it the speed at which it can change form? Or does it just have tons more health? Wait a minute, that's not what was in there. It transformed into a picture of the family. Null wave transmitter? Developed in Psychotronics, the null wave transmitter emits a burst of signals which suppress psionic abilities of anyone caught in the blast for a short period of time. So would that work on the, like, fire guys and stuff? Excerpt from lab notes maintained by Rory Manison and Christine Lloyd. Using Mossbauer spectroscopy, we track hyperfine splitting of an isotope embedded in the target object, in this case a standard TranStar coffee mug. The creatures seem to have a weird affinity for them. If the mimic actually alters its atomic structure to duplicate the target object, then we would expect the reading to be consistent in the duplicated object. When the alteration occurred, the reading was present, but the frequency had changed. The new object was on a different time scale than the original. What? What do you mean the mimic mimicked it from a different time? What are you talking about? Time to place your bets on how this actually works. My money's on number 2. Hallucinogenic field. Mimics project a field that causes observers to think they see the object. Number 2 is a pocket dimension. The mimic swaps places with the object in a parallel universe and stays connected via a wormhole. Or transmutation. Mimic reconfigures its atoms and molecules while maintaining its own subjective consciousness. Number 4, magic. Dome Taker. Dome Taker 3, pilgrimage to the autocry of the Domed. Arrived with my last drop. Let me know if you'd like a download. The caves are all handcrafted. This has to be game night, right? Mystery Man. Does Lanzetta ring any bells? Or Dr. Gus Lanzetta? What if I told you he worked with us for a week? 1 week? The week before the entire science staff had last quarter's neuromods removed. He left his badge in a locker. I had IT look up his account. It's all been deleted, all but his credentials. Who the hell was he? This isn't the first time this has happened. Okay, so it can suppress the mimic's ability to transform. Or, you know, to mimic. Interesting. What is that? That... I don't think that's supposed to be there. What's it doing? Okay, then there's a mimic in here. But I think just the one... Nope. 2 mimics. Okay, so the reason to get necropsy is to get more of the... They put a lot of notes everywhere. Would be to get the, mimic tumors, which give more... Sorry, I'm just laughing at all of the sticky notes. They give more, materials. Most likely more of the exotic materials needed to create neuromods. So you take... Where's there a phantom? Does he seriously not see me? Where did he come from? Oh, the door. Why didn't I think of that? Oh. Thank you, Mr. Turret. That was perfect. was trying to hurt the turret. We can't have that. Okay, and I can't open that because I still refused to take leverage 2. Because I'm a bit of a dumb. Oh, did we not read this? Discredited debated hypothesis. A. Hallucinogenic field. The mimics project a field that causes objects to think they see the object. This is just the same stuff that was in the email. That's fine. Oh, they broke out of there.
Proximity sensor reset.
Okay. That's part 3. Where's part 2?
Scanning target. No type of material detected. Diagnostic check. Verbose. IFF. Nominal power load. Nominal actuators. Nominal tilt handling error. Please contact engineering.
Status report 37. Helen. V01065537 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them, nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid onset pica, but there is no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'd be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. 37 is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at the same point on the wall, mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. Helen, I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery. Let's get to it and get analysis as soon as possible. Encephalectomy? What are you removing in an encephalectomy? I don't know enough about medical stuff.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Okay. May explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the kletka for so long. They can move it to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, such as prey. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. Oh, that's what you want to hear. How do I get in there? Oh, I can take the transcript.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind.
There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino. He has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Sketchy. Didn't taste like chicken. Meats go. I need a report on 37's condition on my transcribe ASAP. Either that Psycho's the luckiest prisoner in orbit, or worse, we've got some problem in what we're feeding the Typhon, and that can't happen again. Morgan said something about wanting to question 37, but that's low priority. He was practically unresponsive before. If nothing pans out, I'm going to prep 37 for an encephalectomy. Implant minor neurons? I'm going to bring it up again next R&D meeting. Will you support me? Implant mirror neurons in Typhons. Sure, Alex will probably shoot it down, but say the idea gets off the ground, still have two big questions to answer. What's the test environment? And whose neurons are we talking about putting in them? Volunteers are a no-go. You want... Wait. This was Morgan? Mirror neurons? I'm confused. What exactly are they doing? We've definitely read that one before. Oh, whoops. I've accidentally hacked that. And I don't know why I did that.
Alien material detected.
Okay, so I can just make it so you... Okay. So I think I've made it so that... the turrets won't come after me. Rory, I've loaded another nightlight as requested up to the psycholuminescence. This time the Typhon ought to follow the lure like an imprinted duckling. Well, yeah, it sure does follow them. Okay, so this was just showing off my new toys. I just wanted to carry you, I'm sorry. Okay. And all the glowing stuff in here is sticky notes. Is that an airlock? I think I just found a new airlock.
Eradicator Autoturret version 0.7.6 online.
Cool. Well, we will have to explore that next time. Because that's all I have time for today. But we're making some progress. Learning a bunch of new stuff. Oh, is the surgery they were doing extracting brain stuff? Oh, interesting. Hmm. Well, that would explain the mirror neurons. They're taking them out of the volunteer number 37 and putting them in mimics. Oh, that's not good. Well, we'll continue this next time. Thanks for hanging out.